Alright, everyone, we are live. Today, we're going to be looking at is Metal Gear Solid Survival really that bad? So yesterday, we finished off my playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, and I decided, you know what? Let's look at Survival. Let's see how bad it really is, because Survival pretty much, it plays the exact same, well, at least what I've been told, plays pretty much the same as MGS5. I was like, you know what? We'll do this. We'll do a stream where I want to look at this game. Then next week we'll officially start my playthrough of Metal Gear Solid Rise and Revenge, or is it just called Metal Gear Rise and Revenge? I don't know. It's called something Rise and Revenge. So I wanted to look at this game because everybody in the fandom talks about how bad this game is, and everybody kept telling me, "Don't play this game. Don't play this game." And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I gotta give it a try. I want to see how bad it really is. So, unlike MGS5, The Phantom Pain, and, well, we played a bunch of the games on console, then we played, like, a few of them on PC, but we played MGS5 on PC. I'm playing this on the PlayStation 4 version, well, we're playing this on actual PS5, and I bought a physical copy of this game on eBay for, like, £6.29, which is about, as of right now, $8.59 right now. Probably about $8, somewhere between $8 and $9, because currency always changes all the time. So, yeah, I'm glad, because this game is still like 35 quid on the store, on both PC and PlayStation. So, yeah, let's just get into this, have a look. I don't know how long today's stream's going to be. It's probably not going to be super long. And here's the good thing, though. I remember when this game came out, everybody shitted on. Here's the good thing about this. Here's the good thing. The only good thing is this game has had a lot of updates. So if this game had any game-breaking bugs, hopefully they were fixed. Hopefully they were fixed. But, who knows? Probably still a really bad game. Which I believe the community, I believe people when they say it's a bad game because it's not made by Kojima. And historically, the games that I have played that are not by paid Metal Gear games that are not made by Kojima are quite bad games. Sorry, Portable Ops, but that game was alright, but it had a lot of issues. Probably better than this, something like that. Portable Ops was probably a masterpiece compared to this. Oh man, it's gonna be fun. So I don't know how long. We'll maybe go for like 2 hours or something like that. 3 hours. We'll see. We'll see how quickly I get bored. Though I like how they still talk about the canon events in this game, which is quite interesting. This game can't be canon though, because it wouldn't make sense to the universe. But fuck knows, maybe it is. Who knows? Who knows? We'll have to find out whenever we get a Metal Gear Solid 6. Abraham. Oh, so Base of Ruins. So I take it this is after the events. So this is after the events of Ground Zero, but before the events of Phantom Pain. What, some kind of zombie apocalypse is meant to happen? Interesting. That's the only thing I know about this game. I mean, graphically, it actually looks worse. Funny enough, already. Granted, I'm playing this on console compared to PC. See, this could have made more sense, actually. This is the one good thing I'll give this game. Like, when the original border base blew up in 1975, there's a bunch of his own men on the ground and all that, which I think would actually be a realistic environment. Granted, though, this is during the day, not during the middle of the night. The attack happened in the middle of the night, so maybe not.
last of the investigators.
Okay, subtitles are already on. Good.
All right, let's get started.
So let me guess. These bodies end up becoming zombies or some shit like that. That's my assumption. I don't know. I was also told the story doesn't really make a lot of sense in this one, like, at all.
Will end in purgatory, but let us pray that they who traveled the depths of hell will this time reach paradise.
This is the next one.
No, not this one. Close, but not quite.
Well, sir.
Let me see that.
I don't know what's going on here. Would you select your player character's gender? Male. Enter your name. This game sucks. Let's see if this actually works. No, it didn't actually work. I'm not going to put a swear word on it because it is a morning game. Sucks. Let's see. We gotta embrace it. We gotta embrace what the community says. Oh, actually, what? It must be just in the name probably doesn't matter at all. Probably just uses your online ID if you're playing online, I would imagine. Oh my god, they actually put it in the R&D, the combat unit. That's fucking high.
Sure that this is the one, sir?
It would have been cool if you could actually name your crew members in previous games. That's freaking hilarious. That's well funny, man.
Good to see you again.
I need to give the game an actual chance, but as I said, I've been overwhelmed told this game is absolutely awful, so...
You okay? Get yourself together.
But don't worry, chat, this will not be a full playthrough, regardless. Unless for some reason I absolutely love the game, but it is really repetitive. So, even more repetitive than mgsgz. A lot more repetitive. That is kind of funny in a way, though, that I could call my username that. Oh, so they even show the big boss here. See, even this game doesn't show the other guy. Even this game doesn't show the other guy that was with Big Boss. The decoy. It makes you wonder if, like, was the decoy... Because the decoy guy, the guy that you play is obviously spoilers in mgsgz isn't Big Boss, but... It doesn't even show his fucking friend here either. The guy in the helicopter. Also, chat as well, the reason why I want to make today's stream a little bit shorter than usual as well is because tomorrow tomorrow we're going to be doing 2 streams. We're going to be continuing my playthrough of Half-Life, and we're going to be start Dying Like the Beast, because Dying Like the Beast is actually coming on Thursday, not Friday. What I'll probably do is we're probably going to do Dying Like the Beast every 2 days. That's probably going to be the plan, but we'll do it in the evening. Unless I don't do a stream that day, then I'll do it during the day. So we'll do one stream tomorrow, then we'll do another stream straight after on the Friday, then we'll wait until the Sunday. That's how I'm going to do that playthrough. Doesn't interact with normal playthroughs. I don't know who this guy is anyway, I didn't see this guy in 5. Or Beast Walker or any of it. He's a made up character for this game. Alright. So this one, the character editor actually kind of does matter. I'm not going to spend all day making a character. Actually, I'm quite fast at making characters in game. What is that face? What the fuck is that face? It looks... Yeah. I don't like the sideburn as well. We'll go there. Yeah, we'll go this guy. Let's look at here. Let's see. But you only get... Fine. We'll steal a small head then. Fuck it. No eyebrows, man. Like, I've never met a real person without eyebrows, luckily. It'd be kind of creepy, I'd imagine, meeting someone in real life that doesn't have any eyebrows. Sure. That's kind of cool, you get changed the line. I like how the hair physics kind of look fussy on this. Like, already, man. That's... we'll stick with black. Alright, browns, don't really care about the size of browns, to be completely honest. You don't kind of notice that stuff in game. Kind of weird you can't even change your eye colour. Don't care about the mouse side. You can really make your character like ugly in these types of games. I don't really like to do that in games. Like I know there's people that like play games that love to make their character like absolutely ugly as fuck. Not me. Even if the game is bad. I just want to say, chat, I don't look like that at all, just to let y'all know. First of all, I have blue eyes. Second of all, I wish my hairstyle grew like that, to be honest, when my hair grew. I wish my top of my hair would grow first before the sides, but my sides always grow so much more faster than the top of my head. It's fucking horrible, man. No tattoos, don't care about tattoos.
Cover me! Need cover! Give me cover! I need cover! Cover me!
Honestly, the first one sounds almost...
Cover me!
Oh my god.
Cover me! Copy! No way! Enemy spotted! Enemy spotted! Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
That sounds so silly. I bet the voice is never used. Alright, well I guess we're going this guy. I guess. Kinda weird you can't change their, like... You can't preset, you can't seem to change their hair. Or change their eyes, as I said, I don't want to spend ever in character creators. As you play some guy that's got like short hair anyway, or kind of long hair-ish. Then again, my hair's fucked in real life. I'm gonna be bald anyway, chat, in a matter of 5 years, I'm fucking fucked. Like my hair, man. Like my mum's dad's granddad. Well, my granddad. Is fucking bald. My dad's bald. Change the love my dad's fine. Or my granddad, my dad's side's fine. My granddad from my dad's side's fine. I don't know where the fuck you got that from. I think it has I think my great granddad from my dad's side was Paul, which would have sucked by then. Back then. A Nazi.
You're the key to everything.
I've never seen this guy around the base. To be honest, you probably could find a model like this guy in the base, in modern base. Like if you just kept finding people, because it's probably like a generic preset model they use in 5. Hopefully your character doesn't turn into freaking Big Boss in this, somehow. It's not like the Phantom Pain. Which, I'm still like, how did that, I don't know. That's some weird technology you have to make yourself look like that.
This is practically an obsession with you.
Soon, you'll have faith in this one, too. This soldier is the traveler we've been waiting for. The one who will bear the punishment for our having strayed from the paths of righteousness.
You do like your poetic turns of phrase, don't you? But I'm not in the mood for them. I'll get straight to the point. I read the report. This one's infected.
Yes. Which is what put the subject in suspended animation. But it won't be long before that ends.
And then a threat to mankind becomes reality.
That won't be the case.
Why not?
I told you, this soldier is a traveler. A traveler who is going to enter the gates of hell for us.
What a ridiculous... Are you serious? After how long it's been since we've heard from the Corps? With the energy we have left, we don't even know if anyone we send would make it through. And you want to risk the fate of the section on this? An infected?
That is why this one is the perfect candidate. This soldier cannot live in our world anymore. To put it another way, no one is more qualified to carry out a mission on the other side. Am I wrong?
So hell no, it's this in the universe and you invade hell, okay.
No one else has. Look at the left arm.
It's just an arm.
That arm was lost 6 months ago when it was severed.
What?
And yet, it regenerated. A result of the infection-stimulating tissue growth. Nothing we haven't seen before. Except this time, we're talking about human tissue. Evidence of remarkable adaptation against the infection. With the dead running rampant on the other side, this one is more than capable of responding to the threats there. 1943, Philadelphia. Teleportation. That experiment gave us our first glimpse of the future. Now this soldier can give us everything we've been after ever since.
All we've done is continue to fail, including 6 months ago. We cannot take a chance on ideas with no basis in reality.
There is a basis for this. Those who have descended to hell are able to see further than others, Gruen.
Another one of your prophecies. Enough of that nonsense.
My proposal will bring glory to the section and to you. You intend to use this one as a test subject in the future, don't you? But any result of those efforts would be trivial. If this mission succeeds, the rewards will be immeasurable. Think of the research and how it's stagnated.
You know what, one thing that's crazy though? I mean, technology, like if heaven and hell were actually a real thing, potentially it could be one day, not in our lifetimes, obviously not in our lifetimes, but in human society history where if heaven and hell actually exist, there might actually be possible a chance to actually travel to them.
Take matters into your own hands.
Potentially. So religious people never bring that up, but it might be possible. We don't know.
How blissfully future is in my hands.
Like, you might be able to travel to those things like 5,000 years down the line or something like that. We don't know. We don't know the future. If they are, I think. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. The dead can't talk to the living, so who knows? So you get infected somehow with probably the virus that Skullface created. And rather than containing you, you could I don't know. Maybe it sees something to do with the Metal Gear Solid 5 virus. Or something it seems like. But you travel to other dimensions that look like Earth. Kind of weird decision to make the series go like that. Oh wow, she's got a red filter, that's it. Yeah, they weren't joking about reused assets from 5.
You're now standing in Dite, the world beyond the wormholes. Abandon all hope from here on, not to mention fear and doubt. Your Beatrice is waiting up ahead. Better get going. As I mentioned in the briefing, first order of business is to head for base camp.
Base camp. Alright. Gameplay.
You'll need to procure all weapons.
Yeah, it's actually the exact same 5.
Same goes for food.
Of course.
You had to shed everything. I'm monitoring your status over comms via the wormhole. Oh, guess I never introduced myself. Call me Good Luck. Not a bad name for the pilot of this ship, huh? Your life is low. That's to be expected, though. You just came out of suspended animation. But if your life runs out, you'll just be another one of them.
Lovely.
Keep an eye on it.
The stamina. Your stamina goes down when you perform actions such as sprint or call. If it reaches 0, your morale decreases significantly. Your life will recover to its upper limits you win. Still temporary. Your stamina will recover if you stop performing stamina action. So they didn't even bother bringing back the good stamina elements in 3. They just decided, nah, we're not going to bring back the good stamina elements on MGS3. We're just going to use a boring system. Also, this runs at 30 FPS, man. Like I got used to playing the series at 60.
Gotta go up and over. And watch your step. Base camp is still a ways ahead.
Then pretty much the whole series runs at 60. Well, for the most part, actually. That's one thing I'll give Konami and Kojima, man. Like, most of their games actually did run at 60. Even MGS4 would run at 60. It would barely reach 60, though, but it would run at 60. This definitely feels 30. Feels really, really unresponsive. Can't say I'm surprised though. I think when you jump in here, then jump. Yep, there we go.
Base camp is beyond those ruins. Now go. Your journey's just getting started.
Maybe it does. I don't know. I said that once about another game I played once. It felt like it ran at 30. Then I actually played at 60, but the frame drops were so bad that it felt like it ran at 30. Of course. Always people hanging against the walls. Always base camp. Doesn't look like there's anybody living. Also, that's probably what I'm doing.
Don't move.
Hands up. Back away from him. Your gear? A Mother Base survivor? Hey, you okay?
Lol.
What did you do to him?
Fucking zombie, you idiot. Bye. Let's not work together. Let's just point our guns at each other and do fuck all. Also, apparently the zombies don't need faces in this universe, and they have red feet.
That's a wanderer. Use the weapon you picked up to eliminate it.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, yeah. The what will pick up, really? Alright. Oh, here's ammo. You could fight them or you could just run away like a normal person, you know? Why does zombies look so weird in this universe? They could have used the models from frickin' 5, the infected guys. Not some red ass faces. Oh man, this game is certainly interesting. Not bad yet. It's not bad. It's actually alright right now, but I told you when you get access to the open world and your base and all that shit, it's probably without the microtransactions when we actually get to the proper game. I don't know how long the intro on this is though. Don't tell me I can pick up a gun. Or it's let me guess we're gonna get rescued at the last minute. Yep, always are.
That luck of yours rubs off on me. I just had to shoot my brothers. I'm not gonna die here, that's for sure.
Man, the hair physics textures look really
Got
bad
a
in
long
this.
list of questions for you. What are those things? Where are we? What happened to my unit? Tell me.
I'll answer your questions.
Who are you?
The captain doesn't even speak.
The man you're talking to. If you need a name, call me Good Luck. And you? What do I call you?
Name's Reeve.
Yeah.
Of course.
What's so funny?
Nothing, forget it. Now, as promised, let me answer your other questions. The monsters you encountered are called Wanderers. I'll spare you the details, but they were once human like you and I, until they were infected by some unknown life form, which turned them into what you saw.
Right.
And you were in a world destroyed by Wanderers. Welcome to D-Day. It exists in a dimension separate from your own.
Yeah, this was a really weird decision for the series. Let's make separate dimensions. I mean, the series was already crazy enough, but yeah, let's make different dimensions.
Unknown life form? Separate dimension? What kind of shit are you trying to pull?
This is no joke. Whether you believe me or not, look around you. Clearly you realize the predicament you're in. Which brings me to this. I want to give you an opportunity. Work with us. Do that, and I'll make sure you have a ticket out of there. We're your only lifeline. Surely you're not gonna turn that down.
When this is over, I'm gonna send you to hell myself.
I like that answer. Now, as before, head through those ruins to base camp. How you go about that is up to you and the captain.
Captain? You mean this clown?
You have an objection? We're the ones who went there to complete a mission in the first place. I didn't think you would have a problem taking orders from someone else.
All right, whatever. Okay, I've got an idea. Like Good Luck said, we need to head to this base camp. But we have to make sure we don't bring any of those things with us. Luckily, I have some C4 an engineer in my unit was carrying. More than enough to bring this place down.
Okay.
I'll go plant the C4. Meanwhile, you get on out of here and secure our escape route. All right, let's get this show on the road. Don't you run off without me, Captain.
So rather than actual proper cutscenes, you just got to click X.
Not gonna leave without a weapon, are you? Craft something out of the materials around you. All sorts of things wash up in D-Day from other dimensions. Some of them will help you complete your mission, so go on, don't be shy. Finders keepers, right?
Bunch of resources can be picked up, objectives can be destroyed, alright, so it's pretty much, yeah, same as 5, but the difference is you don't research the stuff, you manually craft it yourself. Okay. We're missing the materials. Yes, we've got a right to pick them up, alright.
You've got what you need. Now go ahead and craft a weapon.
Anything else? Any other materials? Alright, yes. Yes. Craft them, okay. But it only hang in the entire room. Nah, I thought there would be something else. Probably a carry limit though, no doubt. Alright, let's do it. So we don't even get a handgun, we got to craft a spear. Old fashioned, alright.
What are you doing? Go secure our escape route.
Give me what am I doing?
Simple barricade shouldn't be that hard to destroy. Try out that weapon you crafted.
Okay. Could have just used your kick the door open, you know, rather than using a spear. But alright. I don't know why I didn't just kick the door open. You had to use this physical spear, man. But knows. God, this game is weird. I wouldn't say it's bad, but I don't know. I'm just waiting until we get access to the actual world shit and see what's really bad about this.
Another wanderer. Avoid all unnecessary combat. We know that wanderers can see as well as hear. If you enter their field of vision or make a loud noise,
Alright.
that's when they attack. Stay low and move slowly.
Alright, so pretty much the same. Okay.
When you sense an enemy, information about them appears on the threat ring. You'll know their status.
Also, I think they removed crouching in there.
Take advantage of this to avoid any unwanted attention. Wait, there's a wanderer up ahead too. You'll need to eliminate it. You can put a wanderer out of commission by destroying the crystallized area on its back. Sneak up on it from behind and take it out with your knife.
Alright. This is so sorry, man. Once again, gotta use the spear to rid of.
That did the trick. Keep moving.
no material. Okay. Let me try to find out a way to get around.
See that ladder? Climb it. Base camp is just ahead.
Alright. Oh, so you can crouch, okay. I was gonna say, can you not go prone in this one? Did it remove prone? To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. I fucking hated it in Peace Walker when it removed prone. That was such a weird thing to remove.
Making my way out now.
So somehow Mother Base ended up here. I'm pretty sure they weren't even called that. They weren't even called Diamond Dogs in Peace Walker. So you can freaking tell Konami clearly did their research. Clearly didn't do any research. Because I'm pretty sure they weren't called Diamond Dogs until the Phantom Pain. Like, I'm pretty... In Peace Walker, no character, as far as I'm aware of, no character mentioned the name of the Big Boss's organisation was freaking Diamond Dogs. Even though the real Big Boss obviously didn't call them Diamond Dogs. That was the fake Big Boss, Venom Snake. So... whatever, man. Because this game's set in 1975. I don't fucking know. Yeah, like none of the main characters would notice this. None of the main characters would notice the entire base going to fucking space. My God, man. But yeah, none of the characters noticed this, chat. This was totally not happened during the events of Ground Zero, you know? During the events of Ground Zero, the entire base was going to the sky when it got blown up. Big Boss and Miller and all that, and they never saw it. They never saw it. They never saw the entire base going to space. Hit or miss. This is so weird, man. That is so strange, man.
All right. Revival went A-okay. I know you've just woken up and you're probably wondering what the hell's going on, but we're short on time. I'll give you the gist of things while we wait for the wormhole digger to finish starting up. Okay. So, basically, I'm going to be sending you to another dimension. Yeah, I'm sure you have plenty of questions, but I haven't got time to answer them. Just listen to me.
Oh, you're going to another dimension. Someone said you're going to another dimension, but I'm not answering your question. I'll be like, I'm out.
South Vietnam. It was taken in a town in the north by a journalist accompanying American forces. He took it right before he was killed. Killed by the thing in this photo. And that thing used to be human. Don't believe me? In the section, we have a name for humans that have turned into these monsters. We call them Wanderers. They get infected by this life form we've yet to fully understand. And they end up like that. Wanderers are extremely ferocious. They attack anyone they see indiscriminately. But the worst part is, even when you destroy a Wanderer, the life form that infected the person doesn't die. If we don't do something about them, before we know it, there will be enough of them to destroy the human race. Fortunately for us, back then they appeared in a part of Vietnam where American forces were fighting. That meant we were able to send in a team, in amongst our boys, to wipe them out fast. We got every last one of them. We made the operation look like one of the massacres that occurred throughout the country. Of course, there's a reason this section was able to detect their presence. We've known about this life form for decades now, and about the world it comes from. While it looks a lot like ours, it's populated by Wanderers. It's like a vision of hell. We at Wardenclyffe section first observed a wormhole to this other world about 30 years ago. We've studied them ever since. The reason being, we can extract energy from Wanderers. We call it Kuban energy. We're talking about a massive energy source. One that could very well shift the balance of power in the world. As you know, 6 months ago, an enormous wormhole appeared.
No, it didn't. Why did we not see this during the events of 5 at Ground Zero? Because it's obviously fake.
Obtain the coordinates of their world. So for the first time since our research began, we sent out a manned expedition team, the Charon Corps. But we lost all contact with the Corps a while back. Our assumption is they're all dead.
You know what would have been a better idea? Doing another complete different characters, like completely that don't work for a big boss. I think that would have been more appreciated.
Second, rescue any Corps survivors you come across. I'm aware that ideally we'd be sending a team that's fully equipped for this kind of mission. But there's no time for that. Not with the Hound of Hell after us. Plus, with the energy we have at the moment, the wormhole will only be able to transport one person. You'd rather sit this one out? Sorry, but you don't get a choice.
I do get a choice.
The reason being, you're already infected with that life form I was telling you about. And if you don't want to turn into one of those things, you better do what I tell you. The Charon Corps' research data should include information on a way to prevent a person from turning into a Wanderer. Looks like the digger's ready. When you arrive on the other side, start by heading for the base camp that the Corps used. I'll be issuing all instructions by radio. Guess I'll see you in hell. Good luck, Captain.
Okay. I mean, honestly, they should have just did like completely them like a complete rather than it doing it Mother Base while Mother Base was getting destroyed during the events of Ground Zero. They should have just done it like I don't know somewhere else on the planet and did somewhere else because it's so fucking stupid. Because if this was canon, which this game's obviously not canon because it wouldn't make sense to the timeline, but if this game was canon, Big Boss and Millers and all that would have seen that ginormous fucking wormhole coming in and destroying their entire base. Like you're not going to even if you're not looking in the right direction. The frickin' helicopter pilot would easily see that. Like the mirrors and all that shit. At the minimum.
Looks like you lost them. That's base camp you can see from there. Make your way to his location.
That's a base camp.
I'm all right. I can make it on my own.
Life forms detected. Waking from emergency sleep mode.
So somehow the boss's AI ended up here. Okay.
Standalone operational support program, Virgil AT9, reboot complete. It has been 34 days, 9 hours, 12 minutes, and 2 seconds. Commencing debrief.
Take a closer look. They aren't with the Karen Corps.
I detect a device on you. Connect it to me. Line of communications with section authenticated.
Personal data acquired. Welcome aboard Karen's boat, Captain.
Just Captain.
Why don't I begin by introducing myself? I am Standalone Operational Support Program, Virgil AT9. It's nice to meet you.
Monsters, now a talking machine.
No need to be surprised. She was originally the Charon Corps support AI. They were scheduled to rendezvous there.
So I don't think this is the boss AI. I'm pretty sure this is just another one of these AI things.
Internal database voice print match. It's been a long time, good luck.
It sure has, Virgil. Sorry to spring this on you so soon, but I'd like to give you a new mission. You can find the details in the captain's file. Well, this was unexpected. The wormhole's closing as I speak. Probably have to plan to thanks for this. Virgil, you take over as the captain's mission support. I'm counting on you.
Good luck's gotta go dark. Hope we'll be all right.
Do not worry. I will assume the role of the captain's mission support.
We've downloaded mission information from the device you connected. Our support systems are already up and running. According to this information, the Karen Corps has already ceased its activities.
The captain's mission is to recover the Corps' data and gather Kuban energy. The mission also includes exploring Dite and rescuing any survivors. Is this correct?
So, the two of you are talking to each other. What's the deal with that? There's some reason there are two of you?
That reason is unknown. Originally, when I
We don't want to explain the
in
plot,
Karen
so.
Corps'
we're just gonna say it's unknown.
What I deduce from this is he is a personality created out of necessity amid the unforeseen situation that forced me to enter emergency sleep mode.
And what might that unforeseen situation be?
Unknown. When it occurred, all data I acquired while supporting the core was lost.
And what exactly do you know?
We're AIs designed to offer special operations support. I imagine we'll be able to provide you and the captain with valuable information for your mission.
Alright, so why don't you start being useful? I don't know the first thing about this place, or the monsters here. Tell us everything you know.
This world is located on the other end of a wormhole, or a distortion in space-time. For convenience, we call this world Dite. We've learned in the course of our investigation that Dite's environment is very similar to that of Earth.
In other words, we rushed the game. We didn't put any budget into the game, so we pretty much just copied the whole look of Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain and said that's good.
However, it is decisively different from Earth in factors such as the presence of wanderers and the dust.
The dust? Wow! We had sandstorms in the game before this.
Dust?
The dust is a mist-like substance made up of micro-sized.
It actually just looks the same thing when Skullface's guys show up, like the dust thing.
Part of Dite. It is extremely toxic to humans, and without some form of countermeasure, a person cannot operate within it unimpeded.
How do we get back to our world?
There is a way, though this is not currently possible.
You know what's crazy as well? It's like this game came 3 years after the Phantom Pain, and when you can Konami decide, nah, we got 3 years of development. We're not going to change anything from the look of the Phantom Pain. We're actually going to somehow make it look worse than the Phantom Pain.
Why not?
To return home, we need to activate a device called the Digger, which is capable of generating large wormholes. However, we lack the data to do this.
The Karen Corps intended to use the Digger to return home, so it's highly likely that the data you will recover will describe how to activate it.
Looks like my only way out of here is to help you with this mission. Let's split up to look. Just need to find this core's data.
If I may be so forward, the captain should probably be the one doing the searching. Mr. Reeve, sir, I detect in you localized hyperthermia, most likely caused by severe inflammation. I do not recommend staying on your feet for too long.
You can read me like a book, huh?
Well, I think we have a plan. Let's get started right away. It's going to be a long road, but remember, Captain, a journey of 1,000 miles wasn't built in a day.
I think the expression is either a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, or Rome wasn't built in a day, isn't it?
Is that so?
Sorry, Captain. Looks like the accident did a number on her bits and bytes.
Okay. Wow, these are super helpful tutorials.
Before you begin your mission in earnest, let's go over some basics. Open your iDroid.
Okay. Name has been rescued. Cool, you start with rescue. Okay.
Unlike us, you humans need food and water to live.
Be sure to eat or drink when you become hungry or thirsty.
If you're hungry and your max status to your first almost even eye to your level. Okay. Reverse the screen, you can also check the total weight of your current equipment and items you're carrying. So yeah, freaking carry weight. Lovely. If you see the carrier, you can carry roll GP support to the menu over such as not being able to sprint or run. Okay.
Speaking of which, let's find you something to eat. Open your iDroid's map screen.
Okay.
The map displays terrain you yourself have visited. As we've lost the data the core collected, you'll have to map unexplored terrain yourself.
In areas where we can support you, the map will also show your current position. However, this does not apply outside of these areas. There, you'll have to study the lay of the land to figure out where you are.
The situation report informs you of the current situation. At the moment, you need to secure food and water. Information is added to the report as the situation warrants, so be sure to check it on a regular basis. Now, let's get back to finding food and water. We've detected a place with usable resources. Begin by heading there.
Yeah.
We've marked their predicted location on the map. Place a guide marker.
Just like that, okay.
You've placed a guide marker. Just like this, you can set your destination to wherever you like.
Jesus, man, they're a bit over-exaggerated with the tutorials on this. I do actually generally think this game actually somehow this game actually does look worse than the Phantom Pain. I'm gonna say it, like, I think it actually, even though it's on the same Fox engine, somehow they made this game, I think it actually looks graphically worse than the Metal Gear Solid 5 that came out 3 years before this. Not even joking, it's like blurry at distance and all that type of stuff. Yeah, we know.
You satiate your hunger and quench your thirst.
I'm gonna chase a sheep. Damn! Use stamps on the map screen. Yeah, stamps allow you to notify things like location materials discovered during an exploration. That's actually kind of useful.
This completes your first mission.
That was a mission.
Return to base camp. We'll automatically send to the storehouse any resources you've obtained.
I've detected a new memory board.
You've stamped the map. So, by gradually exploring the environment like this, you expand your area of activity.
Okay. How are you eating this? Why the hell is this even a question? Because I'm playing the entire series for the first time ever. That's why. We've been playing the entire Metal Gear Solid series for the first time ever, so I wanted to give it a try. That's why it's in the fucking description, mate. Like, I want to actually play a game rather than just everybody saying. I mean, I believe people when everybody says a game's shit online. I believe people, right? But I wanted to look at this because it was like I got it for like £5, a physical copy. So I'm not necessarily losing money streaming the game, you know, because I want to see how bad it really is. And it was probably worse at launch. It was probably worse at launch, to be honest. It probably had a lot of bugs and a lot of issues and a lot of glitches. Probably a lot of them have at least been fixed, I would imagine. So it's probably slightly better than it was when it first came out. Probably still absolutely awful, but maybe I'd say it was a 2 out of 10 game at launch. Maybe it's like a 3 now.
We just went over some basics, but this was time well spent. After all, this knowledge will be indispensable to surviving this environment. I hope you'll keep it in mind.
Yeah, I know that, but what I'm saying by that is a bad game is awful, right? Bad games are absolute dog shit, absolutely awful, not worth playing. This is an example, right? But what I'm saying is a bad game it's kind of weird because it's a weird saying because a bad game with bugs is even a worse bad game, if you know what I mean. Like a bad game that has bugs. And also to a point of view as well, like there are obviously this is not an example, this game fucking sucks, right? But there's some bad games that are actually that bad, they're actually good in a way. Like I'll give an example, like the Haze game, the PlayStation 3 exclusive, that was literally a ripped off Halo killer. I mean that game is fucking hilarious in a way, like the characters and the nectar and all that shit. That shit is so silly and so stupid that it's actually funny in a way.
May the rest of the mission go this well.
It's true, and it's as perspective as well, exactly. Some people like bad games.
Now then, on to recovering the data of the Karen core.
The core set up observation posts around DTEC, accumulating research data on the memory boards there.
We detected a memory board during your exploration earlier. Make your way to its location.
And also it's a live stream as well. As I said, maybe when the live stream's done and I've played this for a few hours and I've made a complete decision of how bad this game really is, I'll probably update the title when it becomes a video. Man, some people in these like platforms, man, they come into like some random live stream or some random reel saying, "Why have you got that as your title? You shouldn't have that as your title." Mate, there's something called on YouTube and Twitch, all these platforms, there's 3 dots you can click on the video. It says, do not recommend video. And that's what I always say to people. If you don't want to watch the content, click the 3 dots before you click on the video. And there you go. Just remove it and you never have to see it ever again.
Captain, during your exploration earlier, we detected a memory board left behind by the Karen core. However, at the same time, we also detect a large number of wanderers in that area. It's highly likely that when you go to retrieve the board, you're going to have to fight for it. You should craft units that will aid you in taking on multiple enemies.
Well, we just in order to make space. Okay. But can you not change equipment on foot? Or do I have to interact with that? Ah, so I have to hold it in. Okay. That barely fills up your hanger. Jeez. Let's see. Fence, okay. Sure.
When you craft a weapon, you can equip it off the bat, or send it to the storehouse. Also, when you access the storehouse, you can change equipment such as your weapons and units.
Alright then. Go and retrieve the memory board.
Man, what's kind of interesting about this game, which is, I don't know, I'm kind of mixed about it. It's like, oh yeah, this isn't online, so I can't even pause it. I can't even pause the game. But what's kind of interesting about this is the tutorials in this game are a bit over much. But at the same time, I will say this about some of the older Metal Gear games. I mean, obviously, I'm playing the entire series for the first time. I've been loving all the games for the most part. Some of the older games, I mean, when I first played Metal Gear Solid 1, it would have been nice if the game had a fucking tutorial telling me how to do QCC and all that shit. I mean, that would have been a nice system. Like, they didn't really teach you how to do QCC properly until, like, Peace Walker. Like, there was no tutorial for it. You just had to learn it yourself. Time limit, complete these to attain advantage rewards. Okay. Alright, so daily rewards, okay, okay. How do you track these and you get fined, I take it? Like that. We are missing. Okay, so we need to get more. We need to get another button. Okay. Then again, you say secure the memory board, but what's it? This? Maybe. Supply drop. That's just accessory shit. I wonder if the bandana actually gives you infinite ammo on them. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, we're trying to be Call of Duty now. Just look like a Call of Duty thing. Freaking calling cards. Oh, I don't like taking any of this stuff. Why is his name? Why has he got yellow next to his name, but I can't interact with him? Weird. Alright, so it said something about I need to get a lamp, so we'll get rid of one of these things real quick. Also, the point of the stream title being named that as well, it's to answer the question to other people as well that maybe have never played this themselves as well. So the AI's really dumb in this, so I'll admit that. Like, really bad. Exactly. Would have been very useful a tutorial, man. Exactly. Luckily, they kind of did that in Delta, though. I'll give it that. Like, they kind of did that in Delta. Like, when I played Metal Gear Solid 3 for the first time ever, that's funny, man. That username sticks. This game sucks. But anyway, when we did it first time ever in month, I didn't realize you could go up to people, grab them in the back, and it would say "speak, speak." Where you threaten when you QCC someone, you grab them behind the back and all that stuff. Like the game doesn't tell you that how to use that at all. I'm pretty sure maybe Major Zero mentions that in some codex call potentially, but I mean, you're not going to be answering every codex call possible in the game. Plus, he might not even tell you, and plus the codex call doesn't always tell you everything. So, it would have been nice, you know? So that's some praise I'll give this game. I mean, the tutorial's nice. I mean, is it a bit too much? Sure. Okay, so, did you say secure the memory point? Oh, I have to go over here, okay. There's a lot of stuff I didn't know how to do in the series until I got to the later games that started to tell me stuff. Like, it wasn't until actually until I did my playthrough of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker.
Pay attention to your stamina.
Until that game actually had a tutorial telling you how to do QZZ properly. But hey,
Just a moment.
that's just my personal opinion.
Nearby.
You can extract Kuban energy from those Kuban crystals. One of your mission objectives is to gather this type of energy. If you come across crystals while you're out exploring, be sure to gather as many as you can. Your iDroid will tell you how much Kuban energy you currently have.
Exactly.
I detect a memory board nearby. When facing off against a horde of wanderers, utilize defense units you have crafted, such as fences, to attack from a protected
I'll be
position
really
and maintain
interested.
the upper
Okay.
hand.
It's possible to use wormholes to summon units to your location as well.
Okay. Really? Damn.
Your life has dropped. You should secure your immediate surroundings and then heal yourself.
Alright. Oh well.
I read no vitals. Please respond.
That ended horribly.
Respond.
But having an excuse, chat. I'm not used to using melee weapons in the series. Like,
All right then. Go and retrieve the memory board.
I need a gun, man. We need a gun ASAP, man.
Location on the map. Check it on your iDroid.
Kind of good to put melee weapons in this one in general.
Pay attention to your stamina. You should rest before you're out of gas.
Jeez, this guy runs out of stamina in like 2 seconds, man. Yeah. Yeah, I should try that.
Just a moment. There are crystals nearby.
If QCC even works against a zombie.
Energy from those Kuban crystals. One of your mission objectives is to gather this type of energy. If you come across crystals
Okay.
while you're out exploring, be sure to gather as many as you can.
I detect a memory board nearby. When facing
Alright,
off
alright, you don't need
against
to tell me the
a horde of
tutorial
wanderers,
again.
Utilize defense units you have crafted, such as fences, to attack from a protected position and maintain the upper hand.
It's possible to use wormholes to summon units to your location as well.
It might be like the Phantom Pain though, where QCC doesn't always work that great, because I remember when you had to like fight those like zombie things, those plague guys in the Phantom Pain. It didn't really end. It didn't work out that well. Because they would just keep constantly getting up. Like you would actually have to shoot them with a twang gun in the face. Unless you wanted to knock them down like 10 times in a row, because they would just constantly get back up. Let's try this. Why is he doing a regular punch rather than thing? Don't tell me it doesn't work in this game. He just does a regular punch instead? Seriously? No QCC? Did they change the button? Why does he just do a regular punch when I'm clicking the QCC? There's like no grab button either. Okay, maybe QCC isn't a thing in this one. Or maybe you gotta lock it as a skill. I mean, you're not Snake after all, so I guess it would kind of make sense. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's like portable ops where not everybody can do QCC. I think everybody can do QCC in Peace Walker either. They changed that in 5 though. If you play some random person, you can use QCC, but...
Access the memory board and secure its data. Acquired from memory board. I will analyze it. Return to base camp.
Yeah, true. Especially in the combat unit, because you get... At the start of the game, it mentions you guys in the combat unit, so it's not like your guy was in the medical team or something. I would understand that scenario. Like, if your guy was part of the medical team or maybe one of the other teams, yeah, okay, maybe they wouldn't know QCC, but the combat unit, absolutely, a guy in the combat unit should know QCC. Level like 5 as well, and they don't give you a waypoint. Also, the guy in this game gets so thirsty so fast. I feel like I just ate food like 2 minutes ago and he's already dying of thirst again. What are those vehicles on this? Get some vehicles later on then.
When you return to base camp, the map screen is updated.
We analyze your travel log and send the results to your iDroid. It'll be quicker for you to see for yourself than for us to explain it. So take a look at the map screen.
Time to analyze the data. Please synchronize your iDroid with me here.
Okay.
The data on the memory board you obtained becomes available to us when you connect the board to us. Let's go ahead and take a look at the data on it. Analysis complete. The board contains research data on Dite, primarily on Wanderers and Kuban energy, as well.
So that's part 1 of the captain's mission in the bag.
No, the data that was recovered is only part
Of
of
course.
the entire record. To recover all of the data, further expeditions will be required. But on these expeditions, please be ever more careful. This world may be home to threats even greater than those we are aware of.
For a machine, you're pretty damn vague. Did you learn anything from this data you got?
After connecting with the memory board, part of our internal memory was restored. According to this data, the Karen core was more than equipped to handle the Wanderers.
And how'd the unit get wiped out?
Unknown. The data we recovered didn't shed any light on this.
With more data, our memory may be fully restored. Continue your searches. We must find out what happened to the core.
Yeah. Alright. Learn recipe for sandbag footage. Okay. Construction cannon can now be used. Okay.
With the additional information available to me, I've detected multiple new memory boards.
Medium-sized ammo
The
detected.
details
Okay,
are
so that's pretty
available in
helpful.
the situation report.
Hopefully we can eventually cook stuff in the field, man. Instead of constantly running back to base. That's kind of annoying.
To tell you.
Memory data successfully restored. New equipment can be developed. Craft the wormhole collector. This is needed to carry out the remainder of your mission.
Oh, wait, okay. Yeah, let's see. Gear workbench. Craft, let's see. Normal experiment is used to capture any animals alive or even capture an enemy. Oh, so it's kind of like fusing kit. Okay. To obtain more Cuban energy. However, if the comes to livestock hasn't been constructed, being made captured animals are secured as materials instead. Alright. Alright, so we need some wire and addressing. Okay. Yeah, dude. Normal things. That's not too bad. Not a big field blast. So this game also has armor from what it seems like as well. Huh. Interesting. What about a gun? We got any firearms? Ah, oh yeah. I mean, I don't think it's absolutely awful. I mean, so far it's not great, but I don't think it's absolutely awful. Like, I mean, I'll say this. So far, I'm having a little bit more better time with this than I did have with, say, yeah, the probably exactly the far too much tutorial. I do agree with that. I'll say this, chat. I think this is a little bit more fun than I did with what's it called? Safe MG Online. Like, that game had the most sweatiest people ever, and every lobby's ping was like over 100. And people, it had to like look like people were hacking, but people were just that skilled at the game. Oh my god, okay. We are definitely right about the tutorial. It's a wee bit too much. People were just carrying the piss from when Kojima left. Yeah, I can understand that as well. Like, if I had to rank this game so far, it's probably like a C- to like a D. Honestly, if I had to rank it so far, it's not an F tier game. It is not an F tier game. It's probably like maybe somewhere between like a 5 or somewhere between like a 5 or 6 out of 10. If I had to rate it so far, so it's not downright unplayable.
Pay attention to your stamina. You should rest before you're out of gas.
The main criticism of this game I heard was like, it just gets really, really repetitive. Like, really, really, really repetitive. We're not doing a full play for this game anyway, just to let you all know anyway. I just wanted to look at it. I'm trying to look at every game in the series before I do have my tier list of the series.
And then go secure its data.
They want to try and rank the entire series. The only problem is I was looking at the series, I was looking at every Metal Gear ever. There's a bunch of mobile games. I'm not gonna be able to play those ones. Might just look at them online. Try and gather. The only difference is kind of hard to do when you're not actually playing the game to rank a game accurately. Maybe I just won't rank them, we'll see. But we'll be starting Rising next week anyway. We'll do a full playthrough of Rising though.
Worst case scenario, hunger will lead directly to death. Please eat something while there's still time.
Alright. That's not good for you, Kelly. Jeez, man, you have to eat so much in this. The stamina, the hunger system seems like it's not very good in this game, I'll say that. Kind of with a lot of re-assets on a low budget, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, man. Like, I generally think, like, texture-wise, this game actually kind of looks worse than 5. Like, it's not okay. It's not really showing it in gameplay, but in the cutscenes, the beard was like really, really fuzzy. That looks fuzzy. That's just motion blur, I think. Can you turn motion blur off, actually? I don't think you can in the main menu. I am also trying to play the whole series, but now I lost the discounts of Master Collection one. I have no choice but choose a fountain of it. Ah, that's no problem. You guys pay for games. Well, legally on YouTube. Legally on YouTube, I have to say that, obviously. I don't pirate games, obviously, against YouTube's terms of service. I'm not allowed to say that. So, but here's one thing I will say. I will say about the older games that you can't buy anymore, and the company's getting no money for it, then that's an exception. But I gotta be careful when I say that type of stuff, mate. It's obviously kind of against YouTube's terms of service if I mention something like that. Well, I do emulate a lot of like really older games. Like when we did Port Walks, obviously I played that on the PSP emulator. We did MGS1. I played that on a PlayStation 1 emulator because I knew that was the best way to play it. Like when I was looking at the series, everyone said the best way to play the first Metal Gear game was on PlayStation 1. I played it on DuckStation. What the? Oh, that back. That's just a normal zombie. I should say Wanderer. Okay, that is a lot of enemies. I mean, hey, if Master Collection 2 comes out and it has Metal Gear Solid 4 on it, yeah, I would buy that. Assuming it's a good port and they don't fuck it up. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would buy that if the Master Collection 2 was comes a hanging at MGS4 comes in it, because people would love to have MGS4 off the PlayStation 3. Yeah. Exactly, I hope as well. Problem is when your laptop can't handle MGSG substation. Yeah. Yeah, you've got a problem though. I know MGS3. I was looking at. I was considering it when I was setting up if I was going to play it on PCX2, but it had quite a lot of issues. Like you had to play it like native resolution and all that type of stuff. I'm like, don't really want to play it in there. So I decided to get I got the Master Collection right on PC, and we did a full playthrough of 2. My God, do not, by the way, don't play the Master Collection on PC. See freaking Metal Gear Solid 2, man. It crashed like 10 plus times in my playthrough. It was so rough, so bad. And then I got to 3, right? Played 3 a little bit on the Master Collection, right? And every time I opened the backpack, it kept fucking crashing on PC. So I ended up buying the HD collection because I wanted to get the HD collection anyway because I was going to play Peace Walker. So I bought the HD collection on 360 and we just played Metal Gear Solid 3 on the Xbox 360. The HD version. I do want to play the original versions one day. Because I like to play games on the original hardware. But I need to buy a PlayStation 2, man. I want to get a modded PlayStation 2, but with a HDMI mod, and they're quite expensive. You want a modded PS2 with a HDMI retro kit in it, so get one eventually. But not anytime soon. Technically, I could play it on the PS3, but I'd rather play it on a real PS2 or a PlayStation 3.
With this memory board data, another phase of my memory restoration is complete. You can now craft an air tank.
Construction mode. Construction mode is constructed. Okay. Story progress. So this is how you have to complete the game. I'd imagine you probably get fully upgraded the bay. Obviously, we're not going to do a full play for this, but yeah. Well, that's the next thing I hope they do, right? I hope, unless Konami wants to make Power Ops canon, then the next game they should remaster should be Peace Walker. Then hopefully after Peace Walker, I hope they do this personally. After Peace Walker, obviously 5's too new. I don't want a remaster of 5 or Ground Zero. They're far too new games. Far too new games, right? But the one thing I do want to see is, after the remaster Peace Walkers, I want to see a complete remake of Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. I want to see, so they're the 1987 game and the game that released in 1990. I would love to see a complete remake of those two games, because I would love to play those games, but the original versions are just rough. They're just really old. Damn, man, you use so much materials. Because I tried those games first. They were alright. They were alright, but I was kind of confused what I was meant to do. You kind of got to look it up online, I think, if I ever wanted to do a full playthrough of those games. I think your base can get attacked in this. Oh, that uses a lot of materials. Okay. Definitely feels like this is more friendly co-op with the amount of materials you need to get in there. Right, so we're gonna get more water and more food. This game is brutal when it comes to the hunger system. Death Stranding? No, I've not played them. I need to play them one day. I'll probably play the Death Stranding game. Death Stranding 2 is still really expensive right now. I don't like to pay money full price for brand new games. I'm fucking broke that way. Especially a series I've never played before. I don't want to risk it, but yeah, exactly. A remaster of 5 would be awful. Exactly. It's too new. It's too new as well. Like, they've already, when it comes to consoles, I'm pretty sure there's already a PS5 and an Xbox Series X version of those games anyway. Exactly, the game still looks good as well. Plus, we don't need to see other companies copying Sony. We don't need freaking remasters of PS4 games. Not until at least... Honestly, in my personal opinion, if you're going to remaster any PlayStation 4 games, you realistically should be waiting until the PlayStation 7. That's my personal opinion. I don't even think the PS6... I think the PS6 is too early. Exactly. The Last of Us... Oh, God, man. Tell me about it, man. The Last of Us is not even the one... Well, the last... Yeah, actually, The Last of Us is really bad because The Last of Us 2... it was only out for, like, what, 3-4 years? And they put out a remaster version? Jeez. What was it? The other series they did was that freaking for... That, Horizon Zero Dawn? Like, seriously? Man, so many... People want a remaster of PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, maybe even PlayStation 3 games since you don't... You're too lazy to fund your budget. God, can you imagine a walking cinema for so many... No section. But I do want to do a playthrough of that series one day, the Death Stranding games. I'll probably wait for a year or two after the... I'll wait a couple of years after the second game. It's been out for a few years. And it's a bit cheaper on price. Just because it's a series I just don't want to risk paying full price. Unless I really like... I guess I could technically play the first one if I really liked it. I could technically buy the second one, but... I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll just wait for it to come to PC. Ten years and fully massive when shot in the last we've had a complete saga. It's boring as hell, yeah. Yeah, it's very mixed, the Death Stranding games. I don't really like them, or you really don't like them. I'm kind of surprised you don't like them, 20 ago, because apparently a lot of people that love the Metal Gear series, the story of the Metal Gear series, have loved the Death Stranding game. I've been told.
You are likely to encounter wanderers. Proceed with caution.
Damn, man. Alright, we're not fighting these guys. Fuck fighting all these enemies. This is suicidal. I wonder what happens if you die and you run out of hunger. I wonder if you could spawn back in or so. Hunger. Good story and good gameplay. Yeah. I'd like to maybe get the first game a try one day anyway. I can't even damage that. Boring as fuck, yeah. I do like games that I do like shooting games and all that and fighting stuff. So I don't know. Can't comment on them. Never played them. The regime I could do with that, guess.
Access the memory board and secure its data.
Seriously? They still have this terrible combat system in this one. You can interact with stuff. Come on, it's a zombie game, and the zombies don't know how to open doors. Really? I get this is a thing in the mainline games, but in this... Okay, there we go, I was about to say. The enemies can't shoot back. Who cares if I'm detected?
Data acquired from memory board. I will analyze it. Return to base camp.
I will say something about the Uncharted games, though. I know they remastered 4, but honestly, where is the PC port of Uncharted 1, 2, and 3? The games that people actually loved. Especially 2, man. Where's the PC? Where's the official PC port of those games? Rather than the fucking Last of Us. 10-hour video explaining easily the genius of Kojima. Yeah. Yeah, link probably won't work though, mate, because I have bots, so I have the bad links. Oh shit, is that smoke cloud thing? I mean, you can easily tell that this smoke cloud is easily just a reuse of fucking Ghostface. Not Ghostface, Skullface. Actually, I think we can get in there. Well, I don't know, as I said, I'll probably give them a try one day down the line. I'll need to buy them though, but... No rush to play them though, we got plenty of series for the rest of the year. Well, the rest of the year. It's not we've not got a lot of time, to be honest, for the rest of the year. We're almost done. 2025 is almost over already, man. This year's been so fast, man. Honestly, I'll close my eyes tonight, then tomorrow it'll be frickin' 2026. Well, that's how fast this year's been. Everyone just know. Yeah, true. True. When you're a kid, life goes a lot slower. Nowadays I do miss being a kid in a way, but at the same time, fuck school, so...
Please synchronize your iDroid with me here.
The guy's gonna die of hunger again, man. The wild berries gives you first. They do. Give it a little bit of both. A balmy infection. Wonder how you clean it. You tell me eat that and you don't get fill up. How do you clean the water? Oh, you need to upgrade it? Of course. Yep, I'm glad as well. I know it's not gonna be the end, by the way. In the next, what's that fucking stupid game that Naughty Dog's making next after The Last of Us? That game's not gonna do very well either, man. Man. The only way Naughty Dog could potentially could recover is if they fire Neil Cuckman. I don't know he's called Neil Cuckman. I guess none.
You've prepared an air tank. You can now enter the dust.
Having crafted an air tank, you can now operate within the dust. However, the tank is only so big. If the oxygen in it runs out, your life will begin.
Well, what does it remind you of?
If you're low on oxygen, you can use Kuban energy to replenish it. You can take advantage of this feature from your iDroid.
So you can't interact with it. Death Stranding. Yeah, fair enough, man. You do a lot of walking around in this, to be honest. Didn't this come out the same year as the original Death Stranding? Jeez, man. God, man. There's probably comparison videos of this compared to Death Stranding when it first came out, man. Where do we unlock? That's just storage. I hate this crafting shit, man. It's telling me like I got stuff to craft, but when I go over it, it's like, nah, you don't have the materials, you don't have the crafting and hanging pot. But the game's like, yeah, go over here to craft this item, but when you go over there, it's like, no, you don't have the materials. Oh wow, I can make a lure. You know, it could actually be useful. Sure.
Partial memory restoration complete. I've also reassembled fragmented data.
With this data recovery, you can now use the skill trainer.
Wow, you have to unlock skill trees in this game.
Power of Kuban energy to strengthen your body. You can learn.
Okay, I know how skill trees work. You don't need a tutorial to tell me how skill trees work. Unless it's one of those MMO games that actually, sometimes MMO games have really complicated skill trees for it.
I detect a memory board within the dust.
Begin your search.
Stats maybe? Then again, it doesn't even tell me how to access the freaking skill tree though. That is so lazy, by the way. The option button and the touchpad literally bring up the same menu. Oh, you gotta use this. Okay. That's weird. Why can't you just do that in the field? Okay. Survivor? Sure. Increase your skill, health. Increasing access, move, speed and ready and speed increase. Max stamina. What about these other ones? But we don't even have a one-hand weapon, we only have a two-hand weapon right now. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this could have been a good game, honestly. The right circumstances and the right timing, and they waited a few more years, and rather than just completely copying 5, and they made more variety and all that stuff, it could have actually been a good game. So there's no carry weight increase in this. Alright, we'll increase our health, because I feel like I can barely fight stuff in this. I feel like I die super fast. Here's Arafa. You can actually change the way you look. Oh, really? A loading screen? Well, it's just going to bring it up instantly. Yeah, it brings up a loading screen. Really? Alright. I don't care. Just stick with this guy. For some reason, the certain character effect can grow like proper hair. It's kind of weird. I thought any preset would allow you to have hair, but nah. Whatever. I don't really care anyway. It's not like I'm playing this forever.
I detect a memory board within the dust.
Begin your search.
You can build multiple campfires. Why would I want to build them all? Why would I want to build 3 though? Guess we'll build a medical workstation. At all. I mean, our base is probably going to get destroyed if it gets attacked. No doubt, but... Don't worry about that when the time happens. I take it you don't sleep in this game at all. No sleep mechanics or anything like that. Yeah, I don't think that's really going to slow down a horde if a horde attacks the base though. Pretty sure the zombie could just do that. Whatever. There's definitely a lot of running in this game. I wonder if you can get vehicles later on though. The only problem is running absolutely drains your stamina and hunger like crazy though. Your hunger and your water, so... Do you think the best way to play this game is actually just to walk everywhere? Until I'm in the dust cloud, then I'll probably have to run regardless. That's how for the humans that they just dust is the well shot. Doesn't easy to explore.
You've entered the dust. It really is like a sea of dust in there, given how thick it is. The visibility isn't good, but try to remain calm as you go about your search.
Your oxygen will decrease while you're in the dust. Always keep an eye on your oxygen gauge.
Stamina drains faster. Lovely.
One other important point. While in the dust, your stamina consumption is greater than normal, so be careful of that as well.
Waypoint sims seem to work either in the dust.
That memory board is nearby. Go secure it. I'd say you're getting the hang of this routine.
Yeah, you're getting the same of doing the same thing over and over and over again. Collect this, collect this. Hopefully it changes a wee bit. It isn't just collect the same thing in the entire friggin' game.
Access the network and secure its data.
There are two ways to open a container. You can spend time carefully opening it so you don't alert nearby enemies. Or you can open it quickly, though any enemies that are within earshot will hear you. In other words, you can unlock it, or you can destroy it.
I don't get this.
That decision to you, Captain.
Right. Okay, the zombies already know where I am anyway. What the fuck? It's packing me through the floor.
Life has dropped. You should secure your immediate surroundings and then heal yourself. Your life is dangerously low. However you do it, please heal yourself quickly.
Just run away from the enemy. Oh, fuck. Man, you can't even stun a zombie for that good, man.
Being dehydrated will affect your physical abilities.
Damn. Does that work while you're in combat? No. Not like an actual zombie game.
Pay attention to your stamina.
I just can't open shit in combat.
Gas.
There's also no flinch whatsoever in this game as well. I've noticed, like, you hit the zombie or the wanderer, he doesn't seem to get stunned. Like, you're telling me a spear doesn't stun you? Kind of stuns them, but it's not very good when you're fighting two at once, though. I guess it does stun the mash one. At least we got a lot of energy out of this. Five years later. I think we're in the clear. So how do I... We do need to eat.
Keep an eye on your remaining oxygen. Captain, supply yourself with oxygen by using Kuban.
Alright, here we go. Okay.
You can supply yourself with oxygen
But it damages the durability. Alright. That did not give me a lot of oxygen. Probably get an upgraded mask eventually as well, I'd imagine. Don't like my first though, at all though. Try this again. I'll figure it out eventually. How to open these things like making a complete racket. These we don't need to worry. Right now we're getting attacked by anything. And this is easy as well, man. Jeez, I wonder how hard these will get. A gun. Recipes. Molotov cocktails. Nice.
From memory board. I will analyze it. Return to base camp.
Tomorrow, mate, I said it yesterday's stream. I said on Monday's stream we'll do part 2 on Thursday. I do my games on a schedule. Short playthroughs I do Mondays and Thursday. Long playthroughs I do Wednesdays, Fridays, and every second Tuesday I'll do long playthroughs. Then still a live series I'll do on I've got it scheduled. If anybody ever wants to look at my schedule, just go to my YouTube channel and you click the read more thing. I'll literally tell you. But we'll be doing Half-Life tomorrow though. Half-Life will be tomorrow, 100%. We'll be doing 2 streams actually tomorrow because Dying Light the Beast comes out as well. And I got that game for free, so holy shit. But Half-Life will be tomorrow, man. Play some. I guess you can't play some Marker all the storm. But I'm a variety content creator. We do many playthroughs at once. I used to only do one playthrough at once, but what would happen is I would do one playthrough of a certain series and a bunch of people would unsubscribe. So now I just do multiple playthroughs at the same time. So people still going to unsubscribe. They're only going to watch one game, but hopefully it gets into people's minds that I do multiple games. I'm not just stick to one series and that's it. How much have we played the Phantom Pain? We just completed it yesterday. 53 hours. We literally just completed it yesterday. We just complete chapter 46 and did Quiet Sen and all that as well. We just completed it yesterday. We're getting very close to the end of the Metal Gear series. Like, obviously we still got to do Risen's Revenge. I still want to do Twin Snakes.
You're clear of the dust. Since you are no longer in it, you are no longer on oxygen.
And don't worry, your oxygen supply will be replenished automatically when you
I want to play this if anybody wants to watch it. I mean, I'll bring it up. But we've completed the Phantom Pain though. We just completed it yesterday. We finished it off. And your MB was how big? Like what all the extra bases? Oh, it's not 100% playthrough. I'm playing the series for the first time, so like what, like getting all the getting all like 10 plus mother bases? Oh, I didn't do that. That's like end game plus stuff. That's like end game plus shit. It was really big, but everything was like, most things were almost fully upgraded. I don't think I had anything completely maxed out upgraded, like in the mother base. That's silly as well, man. Why does that drain your stamina? Like, walking like that? Because I'm flying a first. That's probably why. No. Oh, fuck. Really? I don't even know how you make good water. But Half-Life will be tomorrow, man. We'll continue Half-Life tomorrow, then we'll continue it again on the Monday.
Time to analyze the data.
Then I'll do short games in a 3-game rotation, so we'll do Half-Life 2 probably in about a month after Half-Life 1.
Captain, there is one item to report. Regarding the latest recovery,
Hang on a minute, you mind? There's something I've been thinking about. The body of that Charon Corps member. The one you got the damaged air tank from. He'd been shot. Needless to say, we haven't seen any wanderers with guns. Meaning, he had to have been killed by a person. Right? What's that all about?
I'd like to get a gun.
That is unclear. All we can say is that if people are killing each other here, that is an illogical thing to do.
My point is, these incidents don't make sense. If my theory is correct, forget it. Sorry for butting in. Continue with what you were gonna...
getting back to the report, Captain. The data you recovered revealed the location of a wormhole transporter. Wormhole transporters are devices utilizing wormhole technology, which enable instant transportation
2 points. So we can use this thing to get home?
Unfortunately, the wormhole we can generate with this device is structurally different from the one needed to return home. Therefore,
Of course.
it can only be used for transporting matter within this world. Nevertheless, this device should allow us to explore a much greater area than before, while maintaining base camp as our base of operations.
Currently, all devices are offline. To use them, you'll need to access them directly and restart their systems. Despite the potential danger, we should bring these devices back online in order to increase our area of operations. Wormhole transporters allow you to travel a great distance in the blink of an eye.
So fast travel,
To
effectively.
facilitate future exploration, I suggest you reactivate this one.
I took the liberty of marking its predicted location on the map. Open your iDroid to see where this is.
Okay. Man, they weren't joking, man. Jeez, man, this game has fucking tutorials to a lot like everything. I got really unlucky there, man. Drank one bit of water and I got unlucky. But if anybody does want to see, these are all the playthroughs we do, by the way, chat. So we just finished off the Phantom Pain, like, yesterday. But we're doing the entire Metal Gear series for the first time, like the entire series. So we did obviously Ground Zero before that. Then we did Peace Walker. I tried MG Online, I did a stream of it, it was fucking rough. There's Metal Gear Solid 4. Portal Warps, 3, 2, 1. And then the original game. We tried the original games, but they were pretty rough. They're all on the playlist. They're all on the playlist, everyone. They're all in playlists. All in playlists. And the same goes to other playthroughs as well. We do a lot of games. How did you play Metal Gear Solid 4? On a real PlayStation 3? Could have emulated it. But I was like, I didn't want to risk potentially running into issues. I still have my physical PlayStation 3. Here's the only problem. I don't know how you get this to turn this into hanging pot. Oh, Legend, yeah. Right. I still own my PlayStation 3. We still do a few playthroughs every now and then again on games on PlayStation 3. Once in a blue moon. It's not that bad to stream to. You just need to use a HDMI splitter. You just need to use a HDMI splitter to stream to the PlayStation 3. It's actually quite simple. With a capture card, obviously. Oh, I'm using a capture card right now, because if I wasn't using a capture card, then if I was using the crappy PS5 streaming feature, then I wouldn't be able. You wouldn't see this stream. You wouldn't be able to see that. I remember I used to do that back in the day. Like when I first got into like content creation, I used to use like the share factory and all that shit, man. Like if you go and watch my content from like 9-8 years ago, I used to do that. Like on the PlayStation 4. Like, I used to stream through the console itself, man. Those were some interesting days. I'll say that. That was before I got into PC gaming, though, so... Oh, that's gonna cost all my materials. Fuck it. I'll be worth it. Max stamina, honestly. I feel like stamina's terrible in this. Guy runs at stamina in like 2 seconds. See, there's water here, but the only problem is I need good water, not bad water. You can only use one, bro. You can only use one waypoint at a time in this one. Seriously, really? They removed the multiple waypoint system for 5. Whatever. Please tell me the good water spawns back in. Fucking don't. Damn, we're gonna have to. I don't know where I'm gonna. We're gonna have to keep looking for good water until I freaking. I don't even know where we. I don't even know when we unlock the cooking pot. Be very helpful when we do. So we can finally boil cold water. Now, I will be honest, when we did Portal Warps, I did that on an emulator, obviously. I'm kind of glad I played Portal Warps on an emulator, to be completely honest with you, because the game has a horrible stamina system. Like, yeah, the stamina system in this game sucks, but the stamina system was well worse in that game. Like, if your stamina would just drain rapidly, and if your stamina ran out, your guy would just die, and it was so fucking annoying. I ended up using a cheat just to make it. That's the only game I used a cheat on, though. Is that bad? You get like you hire top end guys and then you just die because they ran out of stamina. They're really dumb. And the same went to Snake as well. Don't know how long I'm gonna go with this. We'll see. Maybe like I'll probably go to the 3-hour mark. Yeah, we'll go to the 3-hour mark today. And I think I'm gonna end this because it's all right, but it's the biggest problem with this game, I would just say, is like. The hunters are walking around, going collecting stuff, doing that, running back to your base. Now, we have fast travel now, which is nice, but still. Seems like you still have to mostly do walking around. Maybe eventually you can get a vehicle in this, hopefully. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think this game is that bad, as some people say it is. But alright, I'd say this game's average. If I had to rate this game. And I mean the worldwide ranking average setting, not a 7 out of 10 average rating system that people like to use in freaking games. I don't get why, because a 5 out of 10 is average, not a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 is good. Someone's given a game a rating 7 out of 10, that means it's decent. Not great, but it's good.
Reactivate the wormhole transporter. The transporter coming back online will attract the enemy's attention, so stay alert.
Pretty sure America's the only country in the world that uses 70% as a pass. Everyone else uses 50% as a pass.
Off the mark in informing you of this. Before you activate the transport,
Clean water, lovely.
you're ready to defend it.
Oh, lovely. Defense. Well, hopefully this is easy. Boss one. So, actually, Lord 16, did you play for? Actually, just go ask you, what games have you played so far? You're doing the series as well, playing it first time. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. Just stand there. Alright. Oh, so that's the QCC in this game. You grab you. And you punch them. Oh. Bet them will pop to me as well. Actually. Zombie. Get that. That's a lot undead. Alright. Yeah, go after that. You as well. These are level 4s. Jeez. Alright. Don't go after the beacon, please. Okay, at least it can destroy some of them. And I'm dead, because my guy's out of stamina. Fucking hell, man. Guy runs out of stamina in like 2 seconds. Okay, how are you meant to do that solo, man? If there's like 50 zombies? So am I already under-leveled, man? Am I already under-leveled? Oh, we're back here? Fuck me, man.
I took the liberty of marking its predicted location.
Let's see if anybody's playing co-op.
Open your iDroid to see where this is.
What's coins? Are this microtransactions, I would guess? I need to look at the price of these published coins. Let's just see. I'm not gonna buy them, obviously. So this is a microtransactions, okay. It's probably $50, the most expensive one, okay. I'm not gonna buy that, obviously. Just curious what it looked like. Sneak and shoot. Premium booster pack? Well, this game has a premium system? Seriously? What's the event shit? It's battle point. What's this? You have no battle points. Whoa. Let's see what the co-op is. I want to look at the co-op on this. Is anybody playing the co-op on this on PlayStation in 2025? Let's see. 7 years later, let's see if this game's really dead. I mean, I'm on PlayStation, so it's probably better than PC. Konami's intention of display. Yeah, Delta. Yeah, Delta has like paid crap in it, man. I know about that. What the fuck is that? Can't interact with that. Return to base camp. Okay, what's this? Deploy facility. Improve classes and land skill. Storage, okay. Dating, okay. Let's see, let's see if we can do a public matchmaking and find anybody. Quick match, easy. Yeah, let's see. Okay, let's see. Are other people playing this? Let's see. Okay. It's joining something, or maybe the host. I mean, it's only what? It's about to be 5 o'clock in the afternoon. This game might be dead. I mean, this would be fun for a still live stream. See how active this game still is. How many people are playing Metal Gear Solid Survival in 2025? If anybody's watching, you want to join up, go ahead. I'm gonna wait the whole 3 minutes, see what happens. Like, will it just automatically start the match, or will... We'll see. Not really surprised that this game is dead, to be honest. If I had the game and also Plus, I would play it, yeah. I didn't have Plus until like a week ago. I bought Plus because it's still a live series, so I'm looking at PlayStation 4 games now, so I had to buy Plus. I'm gonna wait anyway. We'll wait for another minute and 50 seconds, see if it actually joins anybody. I wonder what happens if no one joins when the timer ends. Does it just automatically put you into a match by yourself? Or will other people join? Nah, I often only buy like online membership when I'm actively playing online games on console, which I don't really do these games. I usually play games on PC, but obviously the current series I'm doing right now I had to buy online. But I'm looking forward to next week. I'm looking forward to starting Metal Gear Rising. Then we get some of the non-canon games, the other non-canon games I want to look at after Rising. And then that'll pretty much just be done on the series. As I said, for those that don't like Metal Gear, we'll probably be done by mid-October, I'd imagine. It could also be my level as well. It could also be possible everybody in this game is at end game now as well, potentially. Like, everyone could just be at end game now. That one is not completely dead, but... Oh, I fucking know. I fucking know, man. Tell me about it. That's the problem with these online stuff, man. Tell me about it. Like I set it up on. I did this on a I did this on my PlayStation 3 emulator because I couldn't be bothered setting on my PlayStation 3. But I played Metal Gear Solid 4 online. I tried 3. Nobody plays 3, sadly, on the Sunshine Edition or whatever it's called. No one plays it anymore. But I tried 4. My fucking god, man! Those guys were. Everyone was like so sweaty. Like every lobby I would just go into, man. Like everyone would just perfectly aim for your head. It also didn't help. It didn't also help that. Oh, it's actually for joining. We'll see since in progress. Now it's changed its mind. Huh. I know it'd be more intelligent to find people on 5, but I'm just curious if anybody's playing this. I'm just generally curious. It's probably like the Borderlands games in the way, the older Borderlands games, where you only ever find people in like OP levels and shit like that, where you gotta be like Mayhem Plus, because these types of games are like that. Spamming the grenades. Yes! Yes! They were doing that in 4 as well, man. Constantly spamming fucking grenades, man. They were spamming grenades, then it was like a one shot to the head. I don't know if they changed that in the Phantom Pain. Is the Phantom Pain, is it still a one shot to the head? Also the... You know what does suck? When we did Peace Walker, sadly no one was playing the co-op on Peace Walker at all, which was really disappointing. Really surprised by that, going, because... Especially the... I wasn't playing it on the PSP, I was playing on the 360 version of Peace Walker, so... Thought there'd be people playing it. No, nobody. Maybe people play the PlayStation 3 version, but... I don't know. So let's see what happens in the next 14 seconds. Let's find out. Moment of truth. Probably not going to join anybody. Because I'm the only person in the world playing this. That's funny. Nah, nobody at all. I wonder if I start a game. Maybe it'll make people join. We'll see. We'll try this anyway. Let's see this is what this is all about anyway, this mech-based one shit. Hunter base gun. Also, your shit doesn't restore when you go on missions. That's crazy, man. You go on co-op missions and your stats don't restore. Wow. But Metal Gear Online's kind of always been kind of sweaty as well. Like the same as the other playthrough I'm doing right now, Half-Life. Everybody, when I was doing my Half-Life 1 stream on Monday, everybody was talking about how the online is super sweaty and not fun to play. I'm like, okay, good to know. Also, it's exactly like 5, like a playable area. Which intelligent of Sony added this game to PlayStation Plus extra. Yeah. It would be. Or they should maybe just make the game free to play, honestly. Like, how many people are actually buying this game in 2025? Let's be realistic. Like, how much money is Konami making out of this game? Probably pretty much nothing. Here. But it seems like you have to go out of your way and kill absolutely every enemy you find in this game, because the enemies are already like 2 levels above you. We're probably going to fail this objective anyway. I have to stand in the circle. Wow! Wow! It said it was easy? Easy? Easy my ass? I just got two-shotted? Fucking easy? That was not easy. That's clearly made for 4 players. Or at least 2 players at the minimum. I wanted to just look at it. I just wanted to see what it was like. I think I gotta run around and kill every zombie I see in this game, man. That's funny, man. Not the single player, yes. I wonder if you can play the single player in co-op. Wait, the MD is just not as good as the third person shooter. An action game perspective. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the series is not very balanced properly for like multiplayer in general. It's definitely more, I think it's the best, it's the strongest single player.
I took the liberty of marking its predicted location on the map. Open your iDroid to see where this is.
Well, anyway, chat, I think that's going to be us today, because I think to level up in this game, you have to kill like every single enemy you see just to get the points system, the points from them, which is kind of annoying to do, to be honest. Because I'm obviously under-leveled. Because, I mean, the enemies we're fighting are a couple of levels above me. Like, across the entire map. So, I'll tell you what I thought of this game. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's an awful game. I honestly don't think this game is awful. I don't think it's... I don't think it's good. I don't think it's that good. It's pretty average. I don't think it's absolutely awful. It's certainly an interesting system in a mechanic way. It's like an interesting change for the series, and I think, as I said earlier, I think it would have been a cool idea when we'll get the cinematics and all that stuff for this game. Not the cinematics, but the cutscenes and all that stuff. I think what they should have done with this game is personally not made it based off of Snake, made it off of Big Boss's mother base. I think that was a stupid decision. They should have just did something completely different. Made it like, I don't know, you're not even part of Snake's organization. You're a completely different person. And I'm like, I don't think they should have done anything when it comes to Snake. It should have just been completely different. And that would have been the smart decision, to be honest, to do with this game. Just do something completely different. But hey, it is what it is. That's why the story is kind of weird. And it's kind of strange. It's like the dimension shit's kind of weird in this well. Like, there's 2 dimensions. You got the normal human Earth, then you got this version of Earth, which is just filled with demons, effectively. Because you probably get higher end ones later in the game, I'd imagine. So, yeah, I mean, it's certainly interesting. I mean, I wouldn't say it's an F tier game. I want to say maybe not even a D tier, maybe a C tier, honestly. Maybe like maybe a C minus or D plus, honestly. This type of game, if I had to give it like a rating. If I was doing it in a tier list, for example, I would give it. It's not terrible. It's got a lot of flaws, obviously. Mainly the biggest flaws I would say with it is really repetitive. It feels really repetitive. The water and the hunger system seems to drain down rapidly when you run around, and the stamina system's awful. Feels like I'm playing a freaking Call of Duty campaign, how fast your stamina drains in this game. Which is fine for Call of Duty, but in an open world game like this, man, you need a bit more stamina in freaking 5 seconds of running. To be completely honest. Crafting system's interesting. They definitely took a decent amount of elements from like Peace Walker, Portal Ops, and Metal Gear 5, but they decided to make it you craft rather than doing the mother-based stuff. Because this is effectively what this is. But you can't do it across anywhere in the world, sadly. Rusty but shitty. Probably better than the spear, honestly. Well, you can make a pistol now. You need an advanced workbench, though. Wow. It's also kind of interesting as well, having a Metal Gear game that doesn't have firearms or any of that stuff. It seems to be, well, it does have firearms, but melee weapons. I don't think there's ever been a Metal Gear game where you really use melee weapons at all. I mean, 2 technically, 2 kind of had melee, but it was really clunky, and that was the end of the game when you had to use the melee in Metal Gear Solid 2. Plus, it was a 2001 game, to be fair, so I don't expect the game's mechanic. Also, I wonder how big this map is. We already explored 8%. That's kind of crazy. Probably not. It's probably about the same size as Africa, I would imagine, and MGS5, I would imagine. Probably the same size, though. But overall, I don't think it's a bad game. I don't think it's that bad. It's kind of mediocre. I'd rate it. I think this is the only MGS game of a know. Yeah, probably. Potentially, man. Also, I find it weird when you do the QCC button, it just does this random ass punch. Like, what kind of punch is that, bro? I feel like I mean, I could punch harder on that in real life. Whatever. You can to the punches actually super deadly. So, yeah, I think we're going to end it here, chat. So tomorrow we're going to continue my playthrough of Half-Life 1. We're going to continue my playthrough of that. Then on, we're going to actually be doing 2 streams tomorrow because Dying Light the Beast comes out. So I will be streaming that on. I'll stream Dying Light the Beast probably later in the night, and we'll do Half-Life during the day. I think that's the plan of action. We'll do Half-Life during the day, then we'll do Dying Light the Beast like during the night. Then I'll probably do Dying Light the Beast again on Friday because it's a brand new game. Then nothing for Saturday. No streams planned for Saturday. Then on the Sunday, we'll obviously do our Still Alive series as per usual. Then maybe I'll do an extra Dying Light the Beast. I think what I'm going to do for Dying Light the Beast is, I think I'm going to do it every 2 days, since it's a brand new game, but I'll just do it on top of my normal streams. So we'll be doing 2 streams for for probably the next couple of weeks, or some of the days of the week. So that's the plan of action anyway, and as I said, next Wednesday, we'll start Metal Gear Solid Rising, because that's the one we're missing. Technically, I was going to do Rising after Peace Walker, but like, the reason why I didn't do it after Peace Walker is because literally Ground Zero is set like right after the events of Peace Walker, like right after, like at the end of Peace Walker effectively starts Ground Zero. So that's the reason why I did 5 first before we did Rise of Revenge. Even though I've been playing them in release date order, the reason why I changed it up for that game is because of that. Then after Metal Gear Solid Rising, I still want to look at the Metal Gear Acid games. Still want to do potentially a stream looking at them. Might look at Snake's Revenge. We'll see. I don't know about that one. That was really old. Might do a stream. It probably won't be a super long stream though, because it's a really old game. But we'll see. But that's the plan. I want to do that then. I want to do a full playthrough of Twin Snakes as well, because I want to see what the remaster of Metal Gear Solid 1 plays like. Right. And see if it's any good or if it's hated. Because apparently people liked it when it came out, some Twin Snakes, but people don't like it nowadays, which is kind of interesting. So I want to see what people don't like about it when I play it. I'll give you my opinion of it. Then I think that's about it. After the Metal Gear series, after the Acid and those games. I mean, there's a couple of mobile games, but I'm not sure if I can even play the mobile games, to be completely honest. Don't know if there's any way to play them, because I'm obviously going to emulate them. I'm not going to play them on a real phone, if they are playable. I don't even know how, to be honest, I don't even know how the fuck I would even record a phone with a capture card anyway. Probably maybe there's some kind of USB to, I'd assume you'd have to do that. Probably some kind of USB to HDMI you'd have to do. Probably the way you record on a phone with a capture card. Fuck knows. But I'm not going to worry about it. But anyway, I'm going to end it here, chat. I've got nothing else to say. So I will see you all next time. So peace out, and yeah, bye. I know it's a bit of a shorter one today, but I just wanted to look at this game.